guys, just gone past 1 o'clock. Thought we'd have a quick look over some of the markets. I've seen S&P break this trend line to the upside, and we're almost testing the highs that we had at the back end of the session yesterday. You can see if I just draw a horizontal line, we've just tested that now from around about 7:30, 8 o'clock last night. You got to say at the moment, the bulls are in control. We talked about the level was tested probably just after my video yesterday. The previous highs from last week, they're still intact, and that zone got tested again this morning. So as long as that holds, the buyers are in control as far as I'm concerned, and the next couple of resistance levels, along with where we're trading now, you've got yesterday's high and then the high of the 30th as well, just to potentially bear in mind today. May well get a third potential test of a trend line up here, something else to consider. Bit of data, but not expecting too much, and then cash open as well. But the argument, of course, is the bears have, around these areas taken over twice before quite well. I would still prefer the upside, but yeah, decent break there. The euro this morning, another trend line break. Look at this break here. 1, 2, 3 test, boom, good push, and still going. I'd say that the final target here is the high of the 8th, and I think as long as we resistance here, to be fair, if we can control this move above 108.61, then it seems like that will be a matter of time before that comes in. We have seen a bit of dollar weakness across the board today. The pound as well, just trying to push higher. But that euro, really nice break, and a couple of our traders have taken that already and taken that off actually for a good trade. Might well be that they're watching this now thinking, oh, shoulda, coulda, woulda, but it makes sense to have taken profit at the highs of yesterday as well. But a good short squeeze there, just couldn't break lower, and we've obviously gone with that. So a bit of dollar weakness perhaps helping the S&P push higher. Gold not so much, probably because of the risk on we've seen in equity. So gold still doing its usual messing around before a bigger move comes, I feel. But yeah, we had that decent break on the negative interest rate headline filtering into the markets last Thursday. We came back to test that yesterday 1, 2, 3 times without a break below. So the bulls potentially still in control, but in the morning call with our traders, I was saying it's not really a buy for me unless we can get it back above 17.13. So it's a bit range bound, to be honest, and I wouldn't be looking to get too involved for now on that market. Quick look over at oil, which has been drifting higher. Obviously we had the Saudi comments yesterday, really strong resistance. This was flagged by Anthony on Twitter, actually a really good level. We're not far away from trading to that. Probably just have to call this a range, to be honest, and the bigger move happens on the breaker above, or if we do come back lower, the bigger move comes to the downside there. But that's how I'd see oil. Bit of dollar weakness helping here as well. Euro pushing higher, S&P pushing higher, but coming into resistance. Bit of data, cash open to come in what could be relatively quiet afternoon. So maybe don't expect too many explosive moves unless I would say the S&P can really break above, let's call it 29.50.